Hey there, kids. Before we start, just take a moment to relax. Settle into your cozy spot, take a deep breath, and let the stress of the day melt away. This story is designed to help you unwind, but I can't promise it won't send a few chills down your spine. So, while you're getting comfortable, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a story, and don't forget to ring that bell to get your daily dose of eerie tales and stress relief. Ready? All right, here we go. Now, kids, this one's a bit different. It's about a time when I was younger and something happened that I still can't quite explain. It's about an ice cream truck, but not the kind you're thinking of. This one's a little darker. So, if you're ready, let me take you back to when I had a little brother named Charlie. Oh, how he loved ice cream. You know what kid doesn't, right? He would run through the front door after school every single day shouting, "The ice cream man's coming! The ice cream man's coming!" And though I acted annoyed, I secretly loved hearing his excitement. That joy in his voice, it was contagious. Even I couldn't help but smile. We were 10 years apart, Charlie and I. He was still a little guy in kindergarten, and I was already in high school. I was starting to grow up, and I'd get annoyed with him sometimes, but he was my little brother. He'd beg me to take him with me when I went out with my friends. And even though I was getting older, I knew I couldn't say no. Those moments were precious. They wouldn't last forever. But one night things changed. It was late, past midnight. I was sound asleep when suddenly I heard it. A voice calling my name. It was Charlie. But it wasn't the excited voice I was used to. No, this time it was panic in his voice. "Derrick, the ice cream man's coming! The ice cream man's coming!" I sat up, trying to shake the sleep from my eyes. It didn't make sense. It was way too late. Why would he be up at this hour? My heart started racing, and that's when I heard it. The ice cream truck's jingle. Now, this jingle wasn't like the cheerful tune I'd grown up hearing. This one sounded wrong. Distorted. It was like it was being played backward, like someone had taken something familiar and twisted it into something dark. I rubbed my eyes, thinking I was just hearing things. But no, the jingle was real, and it was getting closer. I jumped out of bed, rushing to Charlie's room. I had to make sure he was okay. But when I opened the door, his bed was empty. I called out for him, "Charlie!" But there was no answer. The only thing I heard was the sound of his distant giggles. It was faint, coming from somewhere outside. And then that jingle, it was growing louder, closer. But when I looked outside, there was no truck, no sign of Charlie. I ran outside, called his name over and over, but nothing. The street was empty, and the world seemed still. No truck, no lights, just an empty street stretching out in front of me. I looked down every alley, checked every corner. I searched for hours, but there was nothing. No trace of Charlie, no sign of the ice cream truck. Just this oppressive, suffocating silence. And here's the thing. Everyone blamed me. They never said it, but I could see it in their eyes. The police didn't believe me either. They thought I was crazy. They thought I was making up some wild story. Even the counselor said it was all in my head. Just a coping mechanism, they called it. But I knew what I heard. I knew what I saw. There was something out there that night, something that took Charlie away. 15 years later, it happened again. I thought it was just a nightmare, something from my past that I couldn't shake. But no, it was real. One night, I woke up to the same sound. The jingle, that twisted, distorted jingle, and then I heard it again. My daughter giggling just like Charlie used to. I jumped out of bed and ran to her room, but when I opened the door, her bed was empty. No daughter, no giggle, just the silence. I searched everywhere, just like I did for Charlie. Through the house, down the street, into the woods. But there was nothing, no truck, no sign of her, just that eerie silence. And that's when I knew it wasn't just a coincidence. It wasn't just some freak accident. That ice cream truck, it comes for something, and when it does, it takes you away. So, if you ever hear that jingle at night and you're alone, just remember, it might not be an ice cream truck at all. It might be something much worse. And sometimes it comes for you. All right, kids, before you drift off to sleep, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss more stories like this. Sweet dreams. And remember, if you hear the jingle, you might want to stay inside.